I knew it. The clickers have returned. Yet again.
No.
No?
No.
Hi everyone, I'm Retro Replay, aka known as UmbreonMoonlight, and welcome to my secondary channel where we play games like they're supposed to be played. With me is my moderator, Rem. And for the longest time I've wanted to be a kind of, this isn't really a Let's Play channel, but this isn't really like a challenge run channel. And as we go into a new game here, there we go, start. As this all starts, we're gonna go over a couple things because this is the first video on the channel. These will be 100% playthroughs of games that I like to play, really old-fashioned games. Anything I would say from like 3DS below counts as a retro game nowadays. And our aim is to just kind of play through them as intended. And as we're playing through the games, we're going to be, well, I'm going to be like explaining things people might not know about the games if I know the games well. Because Rem hasn't played a lot of the games I've played. And I was too young to play the games she grew up with.
Ouch, that hurt.
But it's true.
Yeah, I know, but it still hurt.
I know. So our whole goal here is to just play games through. This will be a 100% playthrough of Metroid Prime, all the items and everything. I'm going to try to do 100% scans, but we might miss something because I know this game pretty well. That doesn't mean I'm, you know, can't miss something. I'm inevitably probably gonna miss something.
It happens, yeah.
It does happen. But this will be a 100% playthrough, and I'm gonna show you like speedrunning tricks and speedrunning tech that I know from this game. And Rem's actually gonna see the story for the first time in Metroid Prime.
Yay. Now this one's one of your favorite games, right?
This is one of my favorite games, yes. I played this game so much on my GameCube that the disc stopped reading back in the day. And we all play the GameCube version. I am emulating this, so if it's not your guys' cup of tea, if you don't count this authentic, I understand. I have a texture pack on to just kind of give an HD look to the GameCube version. The game looks great even without the texture pack.
Yeah, but this smooths it out.
This smooths that, makes it look a little bit, you know, cleaner, a little bit nicer. It looks a lot just cleaner. I don't really know how else to describe it. And we're gonna get our first scan here. Can I not scan the gunship here yet? Apparently not. Stupid.
Try.
Stupid ended. I could have sworn you could have. Yeah. So, for people that don't know Metroid Prime, down below on the HUD where the hand icon is, that's for your beams.
On the bottom, right there.
On the D-pad, you have your combat visor, which we are in right now, and you have your scan visor. Scanning stuff in this game is going to be crucial. It will give you ideas of the environment. It will give enemy weaknesses. You scan to learn the actual story.
Okay.
You have your lock on, like in any game from the GameCube. Scanning's going to be how you activate stuff, how you, like I said, pick up enemy weaknesses, pick up the story itself. L button to target stuff, A button to shoot, R button to go into free aim, because this is not a dual analog game because it was on the GameCube, and I doubt that the GameCube's little C-stick nub is good for dual analog. B button to jump, X button to go into Morph Ball, which we'll get into that later, what you can do with that.
That was so cool looking.
Y to shoot missiles. And we'll go over stuff, more stuff as we collect stuff. As you know, this is a Metroidvania game, so we'll be running back and forth in between areas to collect items, to go back to a previous area, to collect more items, to go back to another area, to collect items.
Okay.
Metroidvania. You have your radar up on the upper left-hand corner, your energy in the center, and your map, which for the first time in the series is fully 3D.
Oh, wow, that is so cool.
And you can move it around and interact with it. Yeah, you know, it's pretty cool for their first 3D game. Now, Metroid did skip on the N64, where everything else went into 3D, like Ocarina, Mario, everything that went 3D in the N64. Metroid was not seen other than in Smash Brothers, so this is its first official 3D game. And it's a pretty good one, all things considered.
Now, you have to actively scan things, correct? It's not like auto...
Yes, you have to actively, like, if I wanted to scan this, I have to hover over to it.
You're actually placing it. Okay.
Yep, and hit the L button to scan it. And you can scan everything in an area, and it will give little tidbits.
Okay.
Like, not a...
Space pirate? What?
That's the enemy faction of the game.
Oh.
Like, you can scan everything. Almost everything in the game can be scanned to some extent. Yeah. Even the enemies.
Wow.
New creature has been entered into your logbook.
Parasite interstellar vermin? Travel in swarms, don't they all?
Uh-huh.
Single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups. Such swarms can be dangerous, yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure they can.
So you can lock on, like I
That a bit
said.
of foreshadowing.
You can lock on with the L button. Explode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bug guts.
Space pirate. Status. Weak. Life signature detected.
Large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton.
Uh-huh. So we're gonna do the right thing.
Get rid of it.
And put it out of its misery. And like I said, everything can be scanned. They put so much detail into this that you're gonna be, if you're going for 100% scans, you're gonna be looking through this thing a lot.
Yeah.
So it might get a tad bit annoying.
Are they only scannable once, or can you go back and scan the same thing?
Depending on the enemy, like there's some enemies on this ship that obviously you're not gonna be able to come back here. So if you miss a scan on the ship, it's gone for your 100% playthrough.
Okay.
The moth wall can be used to crawl into tiny little crevices.
Cool.
Your map station, don't forget to scan this, because this is one you can miss. There's a finite amount of map stations in the game. Yeah. There's a lot of missable scans in this game. A lot. And now we get a full area view of the map.
Oh, neat.
So, the orange are the rooms we've been in. The blue is the rooms we have not been in. As you can see, it's fully 3D. Kind of doesn't really help as a map.
It says green is opened. That's doorways open?
Yes.
Okay.
As you can see, it really doesn't help as a map when you look at it like this, because you don't get the height verticality that you should.
No, you really do have to spin it.
Yeah, if you're using this, you're like spinning it all over the place. No, I know the game well enough to where I don't need the map usually, but it's there if you're a first-time player. And because I am emulating this, the L and R triggers don't seem to click all the time. Like, I have to really put pressure on them. I don't know if that's my controller. I don't know if it's a Wii U adapter I'm using, or I don't know if it's a Dolphin thing. Yeah. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because that's, I'm gonna mean to lock on to something, and it's just not going to lock on.
Jeez, I barely even saw that part to go through.
Mm-hmm. Like, even stuff like this even has, like, text to it. It means nothing. It doesn't mean anything for a scan, but... Oh, this is fun. So on the GameCube, you can rapid-fire missiles. So if you press Y and A at the same time,
Okay.
you can fire missiles super fast. But that's only on the initial release of the GameCube version. That was patched out in later renditions. Oh, don't forget to scan. New creature has been entered into your logbook. Auto defense turrets. Use missiles to break the outer casing.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. You will see me use rapid fire missiles a lot.
Okay, so what did you just pick up when you,
That was a missile drop. That gives you 5 missiles, I believe.
Okay.
Ah, here we go. Red. Red is important. Red is pirate data. You're gonna want to scan red.
Okay. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Space pirate.
Encrypted data decoded. Zebes has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead. Either by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. The research frigates Orpheon. Oh no. Well, not even trying. We're in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We're ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter.
Hunter clad in metal. Interesting. I wonder who that is. Native to Talon IV. Homeless.
Unless encountered in large numbers. Yeah. Solitary, holding one phase-on level unknown. Xenotropic life form unstable. Use caution.
Like I said, I'm not going to scan everything, but I thought for this first episode I would kind of showcase everything that you can scan with these nodes has some kind of, like, saying or phrase behind it. It's really, really cool.
Red one.
Yep, red one also activates important, like, mechanisms and mechanical
That one said
objects.
Elevator, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get rid of him. What's the purple?
Purple gives you 10 units of health.
Yay. How rude. We're just up here trying to
You
ball
do
up.
have to scan these too.
Oh, okay.
New research bleh.
Has been downloaded to your logbook.
Small energy replenishes 10 units of energy.
Oh, see, I'm glad I asked.
I don't know how. I don't know how Samus absorbs that and makes it energy. I don't kind of want to know.
Oh.
Sometimes the dolls take a minute. Ah, here we go.
Oh.
New resource has been entered into the logbook. Missile ammunition. Replies 5 missiles. Cause
Severe lacerations to the abdomen. Ooh. Gutted.
And might I say, what a detailed, like, stomach and abdomen paw on their left there.
Yeah.
Like, this game did not have to do, like, this much detail for everything you're scanning. But that's part of why I love Metroid Prime. It's for the simple fact that they cram small little, like, details and tidbits and stuff like that all throughout the game. And they didn't have to. Because most players are going to walk by 99% of this and completely ignore it. Wreck. Boo doo doo doo.
Whee! Ooh.
No. No.
Oh, no.
I actually didn't know that, doorway closed.
Okay, zoom.
Ah, there we go. Grab some missiles back. That's your charge beam. That will draw in items.
Yeah.
If you're not close to them. If we come over here, this is your save station.
Nice.
Because contrary to popular belief, a lot of games back in the day, you had to save at a specific spot. You couldn't just pause and save wherever. Which means if we die,
It goes back to the
we
same
lose
spot.
all the progress that we made between save stations. So we got to be extremely careful.
Three, 2, 1, go!
Oh.
I changed my mind.
I don't know about this.
They still contain a heat signature. They've not been here for very long.
That doesn't sound good.
No life signs detected.
Ooh.
Large amounts of blood missing from the carcasses.
Almost like it was drained.
Hmm.
I wonder about that. And might I say, Samus's model in this game for a GameCube game in 2002 looks really good.
Yeah.
Meet your first boss.
Well, he looks very unhappy.
It's actually a she.
She looks even more unhappy.
You're gonna want to scan this. One-time scan. New creature has been entered into your logbook.
Parasite queen. Parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth. A trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results.
Yep, they gave a bug missiles.
Oh. You know, in the
So-
sci-fi world, parasitic bugs and weapons and stuff like that is like really big and scary.
Mm-hmm. So, if you target onto something, you double tap B, you can strafe. And then pump it full of delicious missiles.
Bug vomit. Gross.
Oh, I couldn't one cycle it. I didn't have enough missiles.
Aww.
I was one missile shy from one cycling it.
Aw. Bye, Buggy Queen.
As you can see, rapid fire missiles broken.
Yeah, see that.
Evacuate. Uh-oh. That's
No.
that can't be good.
Hence the scan it now while you can, huh?
Wow, Samus has only been on this freaking spaceship for like 5 minutes and she's already blowing something up. For you guys that don't know, every place Samus goes, she seems to blow up for some reason.
You're very destructive.
She's very unlucky. You can disable turrets.
That's usually a good thing.
Unless you want missiles. Hi, boys! Oh.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
So they just have parasites, like, everywhere, it seems. Oh, convenient. Well, hello there.
Did you just trip that one?
Who knows?
You hit it in the foot or something?
Again, make sure you scan those.
Ah.
I don't think those are missable, but just to be safe.
Swarming.
Uh-huh. This is my favorite part of this escape sequence, though. Because the Morph Ball actually has 3D physics to it. As you can see.
I see that.
Again, GameCube game. GameCube game. And this is actually a good way to escape, is using the Morph Ball and the slopes to speed.
Instead of running?
Yeah. Well, brisk walking.
Wow, yeah.
The Morph Ball will be your best friend in this game. It will be used a lot to get from point A to point B a lot faster. Hello. Excuse me? What an inconvenient doorway.
Right?
I love sci-fi tech and how these hallways are not, really looks like they're meant to be used. It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, it's just Ridley. Didn't we leave you blown up back in Super Metroid? Damn. Unless... I love the grapple beam.
Nice.
Meta Ridley.
Casing stable. Exoskeleton seal holding. Begin umbilical retraction.
Yep, Ridley had an umbilical cord in him. Like the good little space pterodactyl he is. Access to deck alpha approved. Please step into the hologram.
I wouldn't trust it.
Well. Wasn't expecting that today. Ferris suit malfunction. Morph ball malfunction. Missile malfunction.
Man, we can't go anywhere.
Charge beam malfunction. Grapple beam malfunction. Yep, that's another trope you guys will get used to seeing with Metroid, is Samus losing all of her stuff within the first 15 minutes of the game. But there is a fun fact about that, but I'll tell you guys about that later.
Oh boy.
There's a fun fact about why it's so easy for her to lose her powers. But for right now, we're escaping this.
Wow. That is pretty cool.
Again, pretty good looking for 2002
Yeah.
standards.
I've seen games from this past year that don't look that good.
Exactly. So, what is the game plan for episodes? I want each episode of any given game we do on this channel to be about an hour long. Because I know typical Let's Plays are about 30-minute videos and they have like 50 parts per series. I really don't want to do that. I want to be able to do an hour to 2 of gameplay each episode. And you guys can come back and watch whenever you have time, put it on in the background if you've already seen the game. And that way, there are fewer parts to each series that we do here. I almost said Let's Play like when 2011.
Wow.
And might I say, What a great opening after the frigate Ophion to introduce you to the main hub of this game, Talon, the Talon IV planet.
Wow.
The music, the rain. Samus is landing on an unknown planet. She's in a weakened state without her, you know, upgraded gear. She's chasing one of her adversaries that she thought she destroyed.
And save. Yep.
What an opening to land on, though.
Very cool.
Now, first thing you're going to want to do when you get here is to scan the ship. Hunter-class gunship registered to Samus Aran. Yep, you can return here when we get missiles back, when we get other items that will refill your ammunition, your health, all that fun stuff.
And your save spot.
Now, first thing you want to do as a speedrunning tech, I'm going to do something called a scan dash.
Okay.
Now, in this game, Samus has her speed capped when you're going forward, right? When you're going side to side, when you're locking on and dashing, you have a speed cap that you hit. But for some reason, in earlier versions of Metroid Prime, that doesn't count when you're going vertically when you're scanning stuff. She has no speed cap to that. So we're going to be aiming for this ledge right here. Get back. You're going to want to line yourself up about here. And you're going to want to quickly tap the dash button. And you're going to want to let go of L when you do that. Now, it might take a few attempts. I'm still not very good at it myself, as you can see. Ta-da!
Go off.
First time! Totally didn't take me 30 minutes to realize I was on the wrong version.
Yeah, it's fine. You got it.
But
Hooray!
yeah, so basically, I figured out I was on 1.2 of the GameCube version, and apparently the space jump glitch is broken on that, or harder to do. So I'm on 1.1 now, 1.0 now.
Doesn't change the game any, though.
No,
right?
no. But that, like, bug fixes and stuff, but yeah, so, keep that in mind if you're doing playthroughs like I am. Yeah. But you're probably wondering, why did I spend all that time doing that? To get this item, the space jump boots.
Ooh.
Basically, the double jump of this game.
Nice.
Now, through normal gameplay, you will get this about a third of the way in, and you have to come all the way back to the starting area to get this.
Okay.
Why would I do that when I can do this now? And having a double jump this early is actually very nice.
Okay, so
this can lead to a lot of easy platforming.
So did that auto-save, or do you have to save now that you have the boot?
I have to save. Yeah, there's no auto-saving in this game.
At all? Yeah, okay.
Nope. No auto-saving. So it's, if you have the right version, definitely snag this. I was dumb and didn't realize that. New creature has been downloaded into your logbook.
Sap sack.
Chemical reaction
within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. Forbidden fruit.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. And another creature. New creature has been entered to your logbook.
A zoomer anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks.
Uh-huh. And then you have its cousin here. New creature has been entered into your logbook.
A geemer?
Geemer.
Geemer. Wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. The Gemer is an evolutionary offshoot of the Zoomer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Oh, and my favorite. New creature has been entered into your logbook.
A blast cat. Nice. Volatile chemicals within this weed's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact.
Uh-huh. So if we do...
So seeing as how it may go kaboom, how about we not mess with it?
Yeah, see?
That looks like a definite kaboom. I don't think there's any may about it.
Oh yeah, and if you touch it, it does that. Yep, so
That
again, this
certainly makes sense to get the space boots on.
this just makes it so much, like, easier. Like,
Yeah.
these jumps would be really hard at the beginning of the game without the space jump. So I recommend grabbing it if you're playing a version you can. Which is coming in here really quick to scan 2 things. New creature has been entered into your logbook.
Blood flower, able to eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3 mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster, and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity.
New creature has been entered into the logbook.
Tangleweed, plant life with basic sentience, retracts into ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms.
So that will slow you down if you come into contact with it, pretty much.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, come on out. New creature has been entered into the logbook. Beetle.
Beetle.
Just beetle.
Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace, extremely aggressive. Insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. On.
Mm-hmm.
A rock burrowing beetle.
Yep. The creatures on this planet don't make sense.
Well, they're certainly not happy creatures.
Access shows a ruins west. Now, I like to enter Samus's inner thoughts.
Oh, no.
Man, when was the last time I washed this suit? Wonder if they have a McDaniels or a Burger Queen around here. Cause remember, we're on YouTube. And that ends Samus's inner thoughts.
For now.
Oh boy! Chozo Law! New Chozo Law has been entered into your logbook. Chozo script translate it.
Oh, God. At the highest point of our city lies the fountain, a wellspring of pure water that flows throughout our civilization. It's the jewel of the Chozo, the life giver, and yet its waters speak of a clouded future. As we come to understand the paths of time and space more clearly, we have begun to glimpse rough tatters of past and future, glittering behind reality like soft lights behind a curtain. We have seen the fountain in these glimpses, pouring darkness instead of water. We cannot guess what the visions mean.
And welcome to the Chozo Ruins. Chozo Ruins.
That's what it says. Chozo Ruins.
Might I say, again, 2002 game. 2002 game. This looks great. Now, there's a couple things you can do if you have the space jumps early. Now, if you guys subscribe to my other channel, which you
better be
100% should be, it will be linked down in the description below. I showed off in the randomizer that if you come over here with a double jump and you kind of do one of these.
Oh, yeah. I remember you doing that.
what you have to do, you have to jump and then kind of angle your jump. So you're basically kind of twisting in a way. You're kind of twisting Samus's body. Wait until you get low. We almost had it there. So you want to come up.
Ah, you bonked your head.
Yep, bonked my head. So what you want to do is you want to come up and then jump again and boom!
There.
We got missiles before we're supposed to have to. Now this does not lock you out of 100%. The missile launcher still counts towards your percentage.
Okay.
So this does not lock you out. I used to speedrun this game, so I'm going to be doing a lot of things that you normally shouldn't be doing. But it's still going to be 100% playthrough, and I hope this kind of spices up the playthrough a little bit. That's what I'm hoping.
Should. Yeah.
But I want to show you guys tips and tricks and stuff that you can do. These guys.
Oh, creature. Scarab. Meh. Exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened.
Yeah, so if you walk into them, especially at this stage, they do a lot of damage early on. So you gotta be mindful of that. You cannot tank anything.
Okay.
New creature has been entered into your
That's
logbook.
a creature?
Yep.
Ion?
Yep.
Mobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue. Capable of launching sustained energy beams when active, the ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby.
So hit it with your beam. You can, or you can just do what I do. They don't do much damage.
Jump through? Okay.
Just jump through. New creature has been entered into your logbook.
War Wasp Hive. Oh,
Say that 5 times
why?
fast.
Why you got me reading this? Primary war wasp dwelling. Only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. Come on. War wasps build their homes over existing crevices using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their forelegs and glue them into place with adhesives secreted from their abdomens. That was as hard as saying the Coco Floco thing.
Uh-huh. Now we have the wool wasps themselves.
Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
The war wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. Are you a small organism?
No. But when you have missiles, you can do this.
Oh.
So yeah, again, space jump just makes things easier.
Yeah.
Oh, and fun fact. This is, you know, this acts like a mirror, which is actually very cool for 2002 technology. They broke this in the remastered. This is not like this. You can't see yourself.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah, they broke that in the remastered. It's sad. Go ahead and save just in case.
The mini map, whatever, up in the corner.
Ah, fresh and clean.
Like the car wash. The mini map up in the corner. That's zooming and orienting itself.
Uh-huh. Look, as I turn,
Okay.
it moves with itself. This, though,
That one you're manipulating.
as you can see, now that we have a little bit denser areas.
Yeah, I was kind of watching as you were going.
Yeah, as you can see, this map is not fun to try to use. Ooh, Molol.
Sorry. We Chozo are departing now after so many years in peaceful seclusion here on Talon IV. When we came, this place was a refuge for our spirits, a civilization built from native materials, bereft of the trappings of our technology. We were linked to the land here, kindred to the plants and animals, far away from the machines we had become so dependent on. And so we leave it now pristine, a testament to the mortal forms we no longer need. We have drawn the veils of time and space aside and are withdrawing beyond the illusion. But we will never forget this, the most sacred of our homes, and we will remain ever watchful.
So they left technology to become hippies?
If this isn't technology, what is this?
So they're basically a bunch of hippies is what I got.
Oh,
Another fun thing you can do.
it's not a horrible thing to be a hippie.
Boom. Oh, right here. Scan this because there's only a certain amount of these in the game. You need missiles to break it pretty much as a blast shield. You shouldn't be able to get in here yet.
But you got the missiles.
I
but
have
you
the
got
missiles
boots.
early because I got the space jump early. Like I said, I've always played this game. Once I was able to do the space jump glitch, once I learned that, I can't play this game without having space jump this early. I have a route that I use now. Because like I said, I used to speed run this game. And if we go behind this wall, more
Couldn't even
missiles.
tell there was anything there.
Yep. I'm so used to the route that I use that I can't play this. Playing the remaster was hard because I'm so used to the route that I take. New creature has been entered into your logbook. Plasmite.
Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting, and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. It looks like a mosquito.
It basically is. And this bigger energy unit restores 20 health.
Okay.
There's different tiers of energy units.
Okay, what's the slider on the left of your thing there?
The one that's going up and down.
Yeah.
That is your warning gauge. Like, this water will harm you. It's toxic. See how it's saying
okay.
warning? And when I jump in it, damage.
Gotcha.
To the right is your missiles above your beams. Below the map, that's your missile
I saw
count.
the
5.
missiles. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the...
Yep. Now, fun thing you can do with this, you can skip this really easily. I'm not going to, but if you do a space jump, you can dive right over that and grab the missile. Yeah, you can hop off this edge and jump.
Just jump it, yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to because obviously we're doing 100%.
Right.
So, but you can do that. Like right here, you can jump over the boss trigger.
Okay.
Oh, and I haven't mentioned this before, but the music in this game, it's really good.
I'm well aware.
Now, you're going to want to scan this little bugger right here. This is missable and really easy to miss.
Okay.
Hive Mecha.
Security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats.
That is so easy to miss, by the way. Oh, and you can pod shot them out of the air. And if you hold it right here, you can kill a whole bunch. You want to stay in the center of this platform, though, because if you fall in that water, you're dead. You won't be able to jump out without space jump. And you're dead. Now, the radar actually comes in handy in this fight. Because you can see where they stop.
Okay.
Just keep firing. You can get a whole bunch. See? I killed 2 right there.
Yeah, they're just crossing right there.
Yep.
Gotcha.
See how easy it is to
Got
pod
it.
shot these?
Okay.
Huh. Makes me wonder how I screwed up so bad on the live stream. Randomizer of this. So that boss is obviously the first. It's super easy. If you just try to stay, like, in the center.
Yeah.
So if they do knock you, you're getting knocked, like, right here, right here. And when they come out, just fire. You can pod shot, like, 3 of them at once. And we got the missile launcher.
Hooray!
Which, this does count towards the 250 missiles, 255 missiles in this game.
Okay.
Something like that. This does count towards the total. So skipping doesn't really, you know, affect it at all. As you can see, we're still down some missiles, so we're at 15 like we should be. Right here, energy unit.
Yay!
Ah, thank God. Unfortunately, Samus can't crawl, so we'll have to come back. Well, we got a fancy missile launcher now that we already had. So the only thing we could do is backtrack. And what I was saying about the boss trigger, what you can do is this. You can do this, and then jump, and you should land right on the platform.
Yeah, okay.
Skipping the boss. That's how speedrunners do it. And the first, like, couple episodes are gonna be really, really, like, text-heavy, just because we're exploring every inch of this game. So if you already know the lore and stuff in this game, feel free to skip ahead to the interesting parts. I don't feel bad about it. And now we can just kind of run through. If the doorway wants to open. Thank you.
You don't really have to clear a room or anything before you go through, right?
Some rooms, yes. Some
Like a
rooms,
boss,
no.
But...
It all depends on the room.
Okay.
Some rooms you will have to clear multiple times later in the game before you're allowed to go through. Others you do not.
Okay.
And those rooms, we will get to those rooms. Yeah, as you can see, it shreds your health. It's good early on to keep your HP up, though, your health.
Yeah.
Because, again, those things will shred your health. Later on, you'll be able to walk right through, and it won't really matter.
Yeah.
And they drop plenty of health to refill. So, it, like... Once you have enough health, it really doesn't matter. Like, there we go, I'm back up to full.
Yeah, okay.
Now, fun thing you can do in this room. Oh no, a wall came up.
No.
With space jump, you could just do this. But we're not gonna do that. I just like showing it off. You can skip this boss fight entirely. Now, here's a better representation. See how fast you can go when strafing? That's what I was talking about Samus not having a horizontal speed cap.
Yeah.
No, vertical. No, horizontal. Yeah, vertical's up and down. Horizontal side to side. Yeah, you have no speed cap for horizontal. Another thing you can do with space jump. Yeah, you can just pod shot up there if you want to. Uh-oh.
Now you did it.
Angry bugger.
Big butt bug.
I wonder what the weak point
they're always
is.
serious.
Creature has been entered into your logbook.
Plated beetle. Well-armored, burrowing insect. Vulnerable only in the big butt. Creature's thick cranial plating.
Damn!
Frontal attack.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks. Only surfacing when it detects vibrations above, it then maneuvers itself so as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected.
So don't invite this bug to a college party with all the vibrations.
Kick it in the hiney.
Come on. Rapid missiles!
Wow. Wow.
God, I love rapid missiles. Oh, thank you.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. Baby got back.
Yeah, I wonder what this is. Oh, it's a mothball.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Whee!
That's so pretty.
I know. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so normally you would go through the mothball tunnel,
That would make sense.
but we don't have to.
Because you got jump.
Again, space jump, if you can get it early, I highly recommend it. It makes the early sections you can just rip apart. So now we're gonna come up this way now. And venture further. We won't go back to that area yet because we're going to need another item.
Okay.
So we'll just press on for now. Okay, same creature. Making sure. Because they are variants of creatures that you can miss.
Yeah.
I got stuck. Oh, more law. Chozo law has been added to your logbook. Chozo script, translate it.
As we struggle with the great poison, something stirs at the edges of our vision. It is the hatchling Samus. We feel her. Across the void as she hunts the corrupted. Will our fates again be one? As our pride shatters, will prophecy become real? When all strength wanes from the Chozo, will it be the hatchling who fulfills our legacy? True sight eludes us, for the poison gnaws at all vision, leaving seers blind and filled with despair. Truth's blessing may come too late.
Oof. Seems, grim. Seems very, very grim.
Started out so happy hippie.
Scan these really fast. Streak bats.
Territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Yikes.
Pretty hot bugs.
High internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near.
Which makes me question how they've survived as a species. Oh, this room. This room is so much more difficult without space jump. But first, new creature has been entered into your logbook.
Reaper Vine. Powerful rock-dwelling tentacle.
Ugh, tentacles.
Ugh. A single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing this blade widely at anything that enters its zone of perception.
So, what do we do with giant eyeballs? We shoot it.
Makes sense.
If Zelda has taught me anything.
Pretty much.
And we can skip most of this.
You can't get me.
We can skip most of that room. Another fun detail. Your visor will fog up if you stand in steam.
Oh. That's very annoying. Wow.
But
Worse than the rain.
very accurate.
Yeah.
I happen to like stuff like that. That's just... It makes everything so cool. We'll go through here first. Streak bats. Oh yeah, there's stuff scattered everywhere. You will, come accustomed to it. Now we have one of the most annoying kinds of puzzles in this game. Scanning runes. Because they could be hidden anywhere.
Great.
They could be hidden under enemies, above enemies, below enemies. We're gonna ignore that vine, and he's probably super sad about it. And again, space jump. So easy.
Wow.
More lore has been entered to your logbook.
We have returned to Talon IV, born here against our will by a great cataclysm from the reaches of space. A meteor came, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Though we perceived this from beyond space and time, it was but a curiosity, a brief flare in the infinite march of the universe. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, clawing at life with such violence that we were...
Oops.
Uh-oh.
That we were
ripped from our peaceful state and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind, searching for why we are here.
Oh, and this is the charge beam, not honeycomb. Huh. So it seems like the Chozos have died and the mouse has been hid the entire time. That has to be annoying.
Didn't even notice. So is the lore based on location, or is the lore based on you just find lore and it comes up with the story?
Based on location.
Okay.
You can now break these things. But I like to just do this.
I don't know. Again, if it can't see me, it can't hurt me.
Like, at this point, you have an energy tank. You can tank damage. But yeah, no, the lore is based off of area. So, like, you only find Chozo Ruins lore in Chozo Ruins. You only find other areas lore in other areas.
But is it coming up because you read that specific panel?
Yes.
Or, okay.
I love doing this, too. Health.
Suck it up.
Now, normally you would have to go across the room and it's super annoying.
But because...
we got space jump! And you are going to get very tired of hearing me say that.
No, not really.
I'm telling you, man, doing sequence breaking in this game, if you're on the right version, super easy. Super easy to learn. Makes the game infinitely more enjoyable. Because what at like the hour 40 mark recording, but like 30 minutes of that was me messing around with the space jump. So we're like hour 10 or something.
Yeah.
So in an hour and 10, we've made all this progress already in the game. Now, normally in newer games, oh my god, it would be like 3 hours before we got to the main meat of the game.
Yeah.
That's why I like older games. Oh, these are funny. Stone Toad!
Preys on creatures smaller than itself, vulnerable only from within. A stone toad is able to remain still for days. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself, inhaling them whole. Anything it finds undigestible, it regurgitates. Stone toads use their tusks as a last resort in combat. That just sits there and waits. I like it.
Plaque!
Ha!
Yeah, tastes terrible. Is that meme still relevant in 2026?
Oh.
Oh, this is a fun. I always miss this scan. What's gonna happen? Oh.
Oh, not good things.
New creature has been entered in your logbook. Incinerator drone.
Program for high temperature waste disposal.
So they made a giant flamethrower as a trash can.
Awesome. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when the internal power core is damaged. Unit has minimal combat programming, but can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intense heat blasts compensate for its lack of battle prowess.
So it's not this one that you can miss in this. It's these. These are different breed of war wasps.
A barbed war wasp.
Uh-huh.
Airborne insect with the ability to launch its stinger at prey. A highly aggressive member of the war wasp family. This insect can propel the tip of its stinger up to 20 meters. Wait, oh. The stinger tips regrow seconds after launch and contain an acidic compound designed to digest prey.
This is the only spot in this game that you can find those. So if you do not scan them, you do not get 100% scan.
That's an acid murder hornet.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Pretty much.
Nightmares.
Oh yeah, the creatures in this game. The creatures in this game are like nightmare fuel. Ha! Just in time. And think, it can dissolve anything, so it can dissolve Samus's, you know, metal suit. Which brings up the question, if this is a metal suit, how are they digesting Samus? You want to know a fun fact?
I'm more concerned with the length of launch for these stingers. 20 meters? That's like
so,
60 feet.
Fun fact.
That room is not 60 feet.
Fun fact, Samus's suit is organic. It's an organic suit that covers her. So, if she loses concentration, she loses the ability to use her power suit.
Oh.
It's Chozo-made technology. Which explains when she got launched back into that wall in the frigate Ophion. You're probably wondering, how is such a technologically advanced suit so easily, like, penetrated and broken? She lost concentration. So she lost a part of her suit. Yeah, this is all organic, technically.
Cool.
It's metal, but it's organic metal. It's gross, if you think about it. Which means she can take the suit on and off by just thinking. It's a part of her body.
Weird.
It's like an exoskeleton for a bug.
Nice.
It's kind of actually really cool that they went that route with the suit. I like it personally. I find it pretty cool. But just, that's why creatures can, like, digest Samus's suit. You're probably wondering, well, how is a little wasp's thing going to damage metal? Because it's organic. It's an organic compound, so it can get dissolved by acid. But you also notice that there's some creatures that say they can, you know, digest metal, or like so acidic that metal, you know, melts. Yeah. That's another like thing I like about this game, that they explain stuff like that. Oh boy, timer. And when we're here, you might as well just scan these, because you can miss these too. It's mothball slot for bombs. You want to scan those because there's only a certain amount in the game and you can run out of them.
Oh.
A lot of scans in this game can be missed if you're not actively thinking to scan something. It took 7 playthroughs before I got 100% scan my first time. Because I wasn't thinking of scanning, like, the energy stuff and, like, the bomb slots. Yeah. You know, those bobbed war wasps. There's a lot of stuff you can miss. And
especially when it's attacking you.
Uh-huh. And especially when you're a kid. And it took me, for the high mecha, it took me, like, 7 hours fighting that thing before I actually got it. My first time playing, because I kept falling in the water. So this game was hard back in the day for me anyways. Not so much now, but it was definitely hard. We will come back to this at a later date. There's something very interesting about that. Come down here. You get more health. Why is it chilling here? One may never know. Now we can really take a beating. But yeah, that rail has special properties in the 1.0 version that I'm playing.
Okay.
Very odd special properties. You already know about it because I told you about it.
Yes.
But we'll get to that at a later date. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, so now we have some backtracking we can do.
Okay.
Which is one of the things about Metroidvania games. You either love the backtracking or you despise backtracking. There's like no in between with Metroidvania games. I know tons of people that hate having to backtrack to get anything. And then there's people like me that love to be able to do stuff like this.
Cool. Missile.
I love doing stuff like that. Some people don't, though. Like, I know you said you were not a fan of the original Metroid.
The original Metroid is actually horrible.
You want to go into details of your experience with that when we're just doing some backtracking?
Well, for one, I was a kid, and, you know, game systems were new then. My family had a ColecoVision before we got a regular Nintendo. And just, games then were, platforming was hard. Controls were not really responsive. Nobody knew what we were doing because it was all new things. It wasn't like nowadays where you could go on the internet and go on YouTube and watch somebody play. If you didn't know what you were doing, you had to call the Nintendo hotline.
Oh my god, I remember that!
And it was like $3 a minute or something.
I remember, because I used to call all the time, because as many people know, Pokemon Sapphire was my first Pokemon game. But I was playing far beyond being able to get, like, mystery gift events.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always, you know, calling Nintendo, well, how do I get Mew? How do I get Jirachi? How do I unlock this area that I heard about?
And you had to be specific enough so that they knew what you were trying to get to.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, me playing the original Metroid was just not my thing.
It wasn't a very...
Graphically, it was boring.
The first two Metroid games were, like, horrendous. Everyone knows Super Metroid is where Metroid got its name.
Yeah.
It's been a household name forever now. But funny enough, I actually went to school with a kid that hates Super Metroid.
It's not a game for everybody.
Loves Metroid 1 and 2, though.
Okay.
Hates Super Metroid. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, really? You hate Super Metroid? What?
No, like I said before, you told me you were a Metroid fan, and I'm like, what the hell? Why?
Why?
But I didn't know, because I got out of gaming for so long, I didn't know that this is Metroid now.
Mm-hmm.
That there's actual graphics and, you know, things.
And fun stuff. And just... They really... I hate what they've done with the Metroid franchise. I do not like the, how Prime 4 ended up.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that Metroid takes so long to develop. It's one of those... It's like Kirby. It's one of those guilty pleasure games of mine that not a lot of people like. But, like, there's a secret, like... I don't want to say cult, but, like, secret group that just adores these games to no end. Oh, fun fact, you can get crushed by these things if you do this.
Fun fact, the original Metroid, so many times things like that would get me.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, if you died, you always spawned with 30 health instead of 99. Which just, if you died, made you spend 20 minutes grinding.
It was just very grindy and just not my thing.
Want to scan the elevator this? Almost? Magma Caverns. We probably shouldn't go there yet. If you can catch that up top if you jump at the right time. Sadly, I was not quick enough. But yeah, no, like, I don't like what they've done with the Metroid series, which is why I'm glad we're going back and playing this fully.
Yeah.
It's so much better. Huh. Funny vault. I know it's somewhere. Aha! I knew it was somewhere. Chozo low.
Our sanctuary grows by the day. We Chozo know much of technology, but we have chosen to leave it behind. Keep going.
Oh. I got distracted. I got distracted.
Our home here on Talon IV will be a place of simplicity. Structures hewn from the stone, bridges woven with branches, hallways caressed by pure waters. We build around the ancient and noble trees, drawing from their strength and giving them our own in return. All that is wild will flow around us here. Our race will be just one more group of creatures in the knit of nature. It is our hope that such a state will bring with it great wisdom, a greater understanding of the nature of the universe. Once our city here is complete, we will peer inward and discover the truth.
I was thinking about Bakugan for a minute. I got distracted.
Ready to reach over and just click.
I got very distracted because I was thinking about Bakugan. Another neat thing that I want to eventually do, because there is a really good Bakugan video game and then a really bad Bakugan video game. But yeah, no, as some people know, I collect Bakugan. That's called bomb jumping. It's a tech you're going to want to learn in this game.
Yeah.
Boota doota. But yeah, no, I got really distracted there. Oops. Whoopsies.
Fine.
45 missiles already.
Nice.
Might I say, that looks really pretty too.
It really does.
This entire game is just pretty. But yeah, no, I've been working on my Bakugan displays, and I was thinking of what else I needed. And again, that's another like niche thing that I'm so happy is becoming somewhat mainstream. Because it's so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely more accessible. Yeah.
Oh. Far more accessible than I was a kid. I was always the kid that liked the niche stuff. Like, when everyone was obsessed with Call of Duty and, you know, all these first-person shooters and stuff, I was still playing the likes of, like, GTA Vice City and Pokemon and Zelda.
Yeah.
When everyone went into these massive open-world games, I was still playing confined games like Prime and, you know, Super Metroid.
Right.
Only recently have what I liked. Everyone's like, wait, that was actually more fun than what we have now. Might I say, it is so refreshing to be able to go through a game like this and not have a massive open world to have to worry about. Like, I like open world games as much as the next guy, don't get me wrong.
I don't.
But they do get tiring after a while. You want to come back, weeds, so I can scan you? Huh, okay. Be that way. I don't want to scan you yet anyways. But yeah, again, more runic puzzles. Pretty simple. Just scan the runes. Oh boy. Now, normally you would have to blow these up with the bombs. Luckily, I'm magic! I have magic. Ah, bugs. They need to stop bugging me. New creature entered your logbook. Venom weed. It's basically the same thing as the tangled weed.
But poisonous.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's gonna be different creatures. Once I read it, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's the same thing, but it can spit fire.
Right.
Oh, it's poisonous. Now, you can, with a well-placed bomb jump, you can have just enough height to jump over this wall. And again, I will be pointing out where you can break this game apart. I'm not going to do everything, but I will be pointing out where you can break stuff apart.
Okay.
Because the game's actually fun to break apart. I got so much health. You can't stop me. Oh, I should have scanned that ultra energy. Oops. Oh boy. It's a Bulbasaur.
Wrong game.
Oops. Wrong franchise. Whoopsies. No.
Ah.
Better yet. It's a victory bell.
Very angry one.
Now, there's two things you're gonna want to scan.
Tentacles. Okay.
Yeah, tentacles and then Flagra itself. Herself. There we go.
Source of toxic water in the ruins. Growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires a near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable, however. Exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated weaponing, dazer for short periods.
Now, if I can do this correctly, I don't know. Yes! So if you get up there, you can actually damage the button. See? You can damage the button if you hit it just right. Only in this version, though. I'm gonna attempt it one more time. But you hit the solar rays. Nope, didn't quite get it. But you get the general concept of how you can do it. So what you're supposed to do is this.
Gotcha.
But you get the general concept of what I was going for, right? You could jump on that. You could stand on that platform in this version of the game. If you lay down a bomb at just the right angle, it should do that. And you do that 4 times. Again, I know how to speedrun. It doesn't mean I necessarily can pull off every trick.
Right, yeah.
Also, fun fact about this boss, the music is actually broken in this version. So it only plays the first like 40 seconds on a loop. So you never hear the... I always thought this was the original theme of Flagra, and I kind of actually preferred this. Hey, that's my light. But yeah, no, I actually prefer this theme over the actual theme of Flagra.
Yeah.
This is the theme I grew up with. But yeah, no, the first half of this game is simple, I want to say. It's not too long. A full playthrough should take about 15 hours or so. Less if you're doing what I'm doing. Now, Flagra, that's just rude. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Boom.
Nice.
So yeah, not a hard game. I don't think I died to Flagra at all when I first played. I think. That was so long ago. This game came out in 2001. So, over 20 years ago. Go, Samus, go. Go, 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 go! You like the mothball trail that it leaves behind, too? Little details like that, man. And it dead.
Right.
It crossed its arms when it died. It's kind of sad. That's really, really, really kind of sad. Ah, the water's cleared up. If only pollution walked like that in real life.
I know.
Is that the screw attack? That must be the screw attack. No, it's not. Oh no, Samus did die. She's ascending to the heavens! I'm ready, Father. Take my soul. And be reborn. As giant generators, Samus! Might I say, best look for the Various suit ever.
Very cool.
Various suit acquired. You can now go in heated areas. And fun fact, the Various suit is actually a translation mistake. It was supposed to be called barrier suit because that's what it's called in Japan.
Oh, okay.
But someone done fucked it. Research. Energy, 100 units. All these things are fun. New creature has been entered into your logbook.
Pulse bamboo.
I knew it! It's Pikachu!
Life form of raw energy periodically releases explosive segments from its body. Pulse bamboos are energy beings invulnerable to most known weapons. Electrical energy can harm them. They lack any intelligence beyond an instinctive attraction to other charged energy sources. Pulse bamboos produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shed, regardless of who or what may be nearby.
Yeah, so if you use your charge beam, it will be drawn to it.
Nice.
Now, this is called the Sun Tower, right? You can actually get back up here because we're supposed to get something over here.
Okay.
So what you do is you jump down. It's really hard to do. As you can see. As you can see. It is super hard to do. So, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But that's the general idea is you get stuck in the wall and you can slowly bomb up there.
Yeah.
But we're not, I've never been good at that. I've never been able to get that trick down, no matter how much I try. Go away, Knowlton. Never been able to be that good at anything. Ooh. Stepping in here with low health. I don't know about this, boys. Good thing we don't have fall damage enabled. I see ya. Health. Yay. And I think now that we've hit a save point, I think that's a good place to stop for the episode.
Sounds good.
We explored the Chozo ruins. We learned a lot. Had a lot of funny stuff happen with glitches and whatnot. Overall, how are you feeling about the game now that you've seen it actually the way it's supposed to be?
You're picking up a lot of items fast. suits and balls and a ton of missiles. I like it. I like it. It's not stagnant at all. Something's always going.
There's always going to be something in this game around a corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Lol, an enemy, an item to pick up.
Yeah, something to scan. Yeah.
Something to scan, something to look at. This game is full to the brim with that.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a very, very good beginner Metroidvania game because you don't have a ton of stuff while simultaneously having so much stuff.
Right.
Anyways, I've been Retro Replay with my moderator, Rem.
Yep.
And, check out the main channel because we live stream over there at least 2 to 3 times a week. Excuse me. Link will be down in the description. You like this video? Leave a like on it. If you didn't like this video, don't leave a like on it, and tell me why you don't like it, so I can improve my content. This is an experimental channel. I want to see where we can go with this, because I like playing games like this. I like playing games how they should be mostly intended, instead of adding a randomizer element to it, or adding a challenge run to it.
You like talking about games. We like talking
I like
about
talking
games.
about old games, and I feel like in the sea of slop that we have for video games nowadays, going back to an old classic like this, just
Feels good.
perfecto.
Yeah.
It feels really good to be playing this. Anyways, I've been Retro Replay. Oh, UmbreonMoonLight, depending on how you classify me as. And, I'll see you all in the next part of Metroid Prime. Hope you all have a good night.